Hi, this is Gabby with Cooking with the Cullinans, and today we are going to make Crockpot beef stew. It's perfect for a busy day, or you can throw it in the crock pot, and it's also wonderful when it is cold outside, which it is a little bit chilly here today. If you are enjoying our channel, please subscribe, give us a like, and leave me a comment. I hope you enjoy the recipe. These are the items that you're going to need to make slow cooker or crock pot beef stew. So I have some stew meat here. It's a little more than 1.5 pounds. I also have about a little more than 4 cups of carrots and potatoes, just roughly chopped. I also like to have a little bit of onion in here. So I've chopped up a yellow onion, just roughly chopped. We're going to use some tomato paste, beef stock, but you could also use water, or if you have the bouillon, you could certainly use bouillon. We're going to use a little olive oil because we're going to brown the stew meat before we put it in the crock pot or the slow cooker. We have flour that we're going to add to those beef chunks. And then I love to put peas in right at the end. And I'm also going to serve it with some buttermilk biscuits, which if you have the time, you can make them by, from scratch. You can also do like I'm going to do and throw them in the oven at the end, or not serve it with biscuits at all. Choose something else or just have it on its own. Let's get started. Onto the stew meat just to kind of coat it all together. Then I'm going to add it into the crock pot or the slow cooker with all of the ingredients except for the peas. Also keep in mind that I am going to use a packet of Kinder spices for the stew meat. It's called Grandpa's beef stew. In my slow cooker, I now have all of the vegetables except for the peas and the stew meat in there. I'm going to go ahead and add this packet of the Kinder's Grandpa's beef stew. And in here I have about 1.5 cups of beef broth and tomato paste. And it's about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, and I'm just gonna pour this in there. I know it's not all completely combined, the tomato paste. I'm just gonna give this kind of a quick toss. And you see that I used one of these liners. I always use that. It makes super, super easy cleanup. Now I'm gonna just turn it on and I'm gonna cook it for 8 hours on low. See you in 8 hours. So it's been about 8 hours. And this is the beef stew in the crock pot. Look how yummy that looks. It smells amazing. I did test it a little while ago, and the carrots and the potatoes are done just perfectly. And because it tasted so good, I'm not even going to add the peas this time. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So if you get the feeling you want to, go for it. Just add them in the last hour. It is really a great, great dinner for a busy week, or if it's cold outside, like it is where I am today. It's a little chilly outside, so I am sure going to enjoy this beef stew. So now that the beef stew is all done, I gotta have that bite. This is the stew meat. It is so tender, so good. The carrots, the potatoes, the onions. As I said, I left out the peas just because it is so delicious without it. So good. I'm gonna serve it with some biscuits, a little honey, probably a little dollop of sour cream. Have it your way. I hope you really enjoy. If you're liking our videos and the content, please subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I hope that you have an awesome day.